Today's episode is brought to you by Owen's Mixer. It's Cinco de Mayo, and there's no better way to celebrate than making a cocktail with Barstool's official cocktail mixer, Owen's Craft Mixers. Owen Craft Mixers gives anybody the ability to make high-quality cocktails right at home. You can't go out to the bar right now, so why don't you make it like the pros do and use yourself some Owen's Mixers. It's perfect for regular guys. I don't have a clue how to make a cocktail, but you can make them from scratch, just popping open the bottle here. In honor of Cinco de Drinko, Owens has special recipes for the Mexican Mule, Paloma, mint cucumber margaritas, and a tequila tonic. There are recipes in this blog right here, so you can make them at home. And Owens is available online at owensmixers.com. And if you use the code Barstool15, you get 15% off. That's owensmixers.com. Promo code Barstool15 for 15% off.
All right, let's get into it. And we start with Elon Musk, who named his kid XAEA12.
What a
kid.
I don't understand. Is there a different way to pronounce that is there an actual way to pronounce it that he's just
Look at you, Brandon Walker.
Brandon Walker as Brandon Walker.
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Busy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you look busy.
I can't believe you did that. I cannot believe that's how you chose to do this. You're going to question if Dave's busy or not?
I didn't question if he was busy. I said, okay, all right, that's fine.
Well, I mean, your negative energy, what are you doing? I don't see you doing nothing.
I don't have negative energy. I've been doing a lot.
Okay.
Not
like what?
Is that this whole thing was a setup? Is this the actual rundown?
No, it's not a setup. You stepped in it. You did this to yourself.
I didn't do anything. We just started talking.
Dave said I'm busy, and you said, "Oh, well."
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
That isn't what I said. Okay.
Run the
you are
tape.
busy, Dave. Thank you
So
for working so hard, Dave.
What have you been doing?
I've been working every day, just like everybody else.
How many blogs a day are you doing?
Yesterday I did 5, I think.
What about the day before that? I have the spreadsheets. I can go back and look.
Well, you can. Over the last week, I believe I've done 20. I've done 22. I'm 20th in the company in blogs.
2-0?
Yeah.
You're 20th place, you mean?
Is that like bragging about that?
I'm not bragging about it. I'm giving him honest information.
That's horrible.
That's not horrible. I'm doing shows and blogs.
What shows?
Oh no, Brandon! This could not have gotten worse for you.
Like the walk the line, was that 5 minutes?
I got Walk the Line every day at 4.
How long is walk the line?
It's 30 minutes. I got the new morning show. Hey, Kate, what would you be after smoking a bunch of marijuana?
What would it be?
A high five. I'm on the yak. What are we doing?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if you were bragging about being 20th place. I mean, do we even have – how many bloggers we got? 25?
No, you got like 75.
I got 75 bloggers. Yeah, no, that list, by the way, includes like fucking like Paul Golzinski.
I don't know. I'm just telling you. You got asked for a factual question. I was giving a factual.
I'm gonna go back and look.
Do you think I'm not working enough?
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I don't understand how we got here.
How happy are you that Dan tapped you in for this rundown, Brandon?
I know exactly how we got here. I know exactly. You said, how you doing? I go, I'm busy, casually. You're like,
That's it.
I didn't think I made that noise. I apologize if I made that noise.
That's exactly. You know what I got going on? I got a pizza. I'm gonna have to stop halfway through because I got to do a fucking rundown. I've been on the phone all fucking day. I've been live streaming all fucking day. I'm the strong man. So I may even have to interrupt this because I've been literally doing call after call while trying to fucking keep this company going.
I don't think there's any doubt that you've been busy. I apologize if I cast doubt.
Okay. All right. XAEA12.
I hate this fucking guy. Do you like this, Dave? I feel like you got a smirk.
No, I don't like this guy. I fucking hate this guy.
Some people are and that the A12 is a nod to Lockheed Martin made a ship, a plane called A-12 that they called Archangel. So some people are calling him X-Ash Archangel.
Why would you do this to a kid?
Yeah, this kid's fucked.
Never mind that. I'm still mad at him for when he tanked the stock and then it came roaring back, and I'm not like I jumped off too early. So I don't care if this guy named his kid Dave. I'd want him dead.
So this guy had that meltdown last week about selling all his earthly possessions and not having a house, and then he had a kid this week. Is that what led to this?
Probably. You'd know better. Both of you would know better than me. That seems like that could lead to this.
I never melted down when I was having a kid and said I'm going to sell all my earthly possessions. I only have like 7 earthly possessions anyway, but I never melted down when I was having a kid. Oh, fuck you!
His girl, Grimes, is I would not have guessed that that's who he's with, by the way. It's a weird – the whole family's a bit weird, man.
Grimes Musk.
What?
What's her name? Grimes.
The wife. I'm wildly distracted because I'm trying a big move here. Hold on.
How are we doing?
Not great. Not horrible. I'm up, but I should be up more because I got involved in the airlines. All right, Elon Musk, baby. What's 2 is Spikeball. All right, so this Spikeball play.
Yeah. Go. No! No!
I saw it. I'm a Spikeball player. People know that. I went through my whole phase where I was the king of the beach.
If he can't fucking return a serve, that's the you killer instinct. Learn it. If he can't get it back because he can't fucking see, that's his problem. 21-0, 21 straight. Damn. King of the beach.
I am convinced this is fake. I don't think there's any way this can be real. If it's real, it's the greatest play of all time, but I don't think it is.
You think
I think it's fake.
Photoshop?
But if it was fake, don't you think they would have won the point?
No, because a simpleton like you. That's exactly Brandon Walker, what somebody would say.
Got to make it real.
Like, what's the best way to throw a simpleton from Mississippi off the track?
Oh, boy.
How does that make one a simpleton?
Because that's exactly what somebody who's a simpleton would say. Well, if it was fake, wouldn't they have won the point?
I stand by the question. I don't think that's a simpleton question.
No, it is. You're a simpleton. Your brain works like a simpleton. That's exactly. If they were editing it, they would have made it so they won the point. They lost the point. It has to be real. It's like they see what you're doing 9 steps ahead of what you do.
Boy, oh boy, it's a bloodbath out here.
It's true.
I don't understand. So it's a great point. It's an incredible effort by the guy if it is real, right?
It's the greatest athletic play of all time.
Go! Oh, I pulled my hand. Real.
So are you? But
On multiple
gun to your head,
levels.
you really don't think it's real? I mean, I think
Nope.
it's real.
No, I know it's not real. You can't do those series. Nobody can do that. Do you know how far away he was when he just whacked it backwards? It lands in the middle of the net. No way. No way.
Did you watch? Like, are there other clips of those guys playing, or is it just that?
I just watched that and I know it's fake.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you would know better than anybody. You're king of the beach, king of Spikeball. Have you played recently? I feel like that died down.
No, I haven't. I don't know what they did, but these kids now with their technology, they can do anything. And then you got an old dude like Brandon Walker being like falling right.
Is that what we just do here? We tee up Dave to say, "Oh, you're the king of the beach." We're just sucking Dave's dick the whole time. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, are
I
you
said I was
here,
the
dude?
king.
Yeah, but then KFC was like, "Oh, you be the guy. No, you're the king of the beach." What?
Why?
Because he said he was the king of the beach. He's full of shit.
That was my moniker when I played Spikeball while you were nobody in Mississippi.
But you called yourself the king of the beach. You can't crown yourself king of anything.
Well, go read a newspaper. I won a tournament that was declared king of the beach.
Where's the newspaper? I want to read the newspaper.
I'll send it to you. Nantucket Times.
I want to see it.
By the
All
way,
right,
I saw the
Do
video.
they have mail where you are, Brandon?
Yes, we had mail. We have mail in Mississippi. We have many things in
Pigeons?
Mississippi.
Are they pigeon carriers?
Pigeons aren't even good birds to carry. Okay.
Well, then why would you have pigeon carriers, Brandon? They're not good birds to carry.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
What are we doing? Will you get your chips?
Is pigeon carriers just a weird name? Like, honestly, I mean, that's probably the best bird
I
based
think
on that.
there's a reason why. I think they're probably the best carriers out there.
Falcons. Falcons are better carriers. Anyway.
That'd be falcon carriers. The rundown is brought to you by
Mac
Mac Weldon. You got it? Yeah.
Yeah. Mac Weldon today. Mac Weldon is premium men's essential brand that believes in smart design and premium fabrics. I've been wearing Mac Weldon like the entire quarantine. It's long-lasting, high-quality items that are comfortable but stylish. You can wear them at home. You can wear them at work. You can wear them to the bar. It's everything from underwear and socks to shirts and sweatpants that all look good and perform just as well. It's good for working out, like I said, going out, everyday life. It is the best. They have a line of silver underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means they eliminate odor. So you're not going to stink. Brandon, you could use these. I bet you're a stinky guy. I can see you being smelly. They want you to be comfortable. They want you to smell good. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep it and they'll refund you the money. No questions asked. Go to macweldon.com/rundown and you'll get 20% off your first order. And if you don't like those boxers, send them back and get the money back. Go to macweldon.com/rundown for 20% off.
I'm going to have to go just take this pizza out in 4 minutes and I'll come back, but because it's going to get burnt to shit. So this little kid home run.
Are you on your laptop or your computer? Your phone?
What?
You on your phone or your laptop?
Phone.
Just take it with you and go get the pizza.
Yeah. Little kid hits the home run. I'm not a dad. I get it. I'd be very impressed. He looked like he was 9. I also woke on this video. I zoomed in. It looks like they're using yellow baseballs or soft. There's something not right about those balls.
They were softballs, right? They were big yellow softballs.
Oh, well, then who cares?
I don't know, but if it's real, I'm very jealous because a 4-year-old, that can't be a 4-year-old having that swing. My 4-year-olds are not that advanced. It's just, it's a very impressive swing. Okay, all right. Dave's got a joke about Brandon Walker and his 4-year-olds. Excuse me, Dave, let me stop talking so you can shit on Brandon Walker.
Your kid or you?
I have a beautiful swing.
So
have you had a moment like this, Brandon? Have you had
I have multiple kids. One has a bad swing, but the 2 youngest ones have very good swings.
Oh, boy, that was tough for that one to hear.
I didn't tell their name.
Jeez. Hey, Daddy loves you, except your swing stinks.
I think you said the ages, didn't you?
Holy shit.
I didn't say the ages. No, I didn't do that.
I thought you said the youngest.
One has a bad swing, but the 2 youngest ones have very good swings. I have a 4-year-old, and he doesn't swing like this 4-year-old on this video.
He does or does not?
He does not.
So he's the one with the bad swing.
So, Dave, you think this video is fake as well?
No, I'm not. But there's some. I don't think it's like straight, like kid hit a ball out of a little league field. Mm-hmm. I think there's something like I don't know what's going on, but it's not like a 4-year-old picked up a 28. What is it? What's a little league bat? 28.
28, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and just took a regulation little league ball and cranked. I don't think because the ball wasn't thrown hard, so he would have to supply all his own power too. So that kid's pretty remarkable. I think it went out, but I just don't think they're using regulation equipment.
Well, no, the swing also didn't look hard enough to generate that power.
Correct.
And he hits kind of off the very end of the bat. I think they're definitely softballs, but that fence isn't. I don't know. I think it's got to be a pretty cool moment when you're a dad and you have that feeling.
For sure. This dive fail, hilarious. That's all I had. A guy tries to go over, lands on the thing. You look broken, and I like that shit. I like broken. I'm a broken guy.
What was even going to be that wasn't cool enough.
He was showing off for the ladies.
Yeah, but I don't even think that one was going to be cool enough for the lady. I don't know. That was like, all right, whatever, dude. That sound of him, his like ribs hitting the edge of that dock. Oh,
yep.
Thank you.
That's always the worst part of the video, the sound of the flesh hitting the actual material.
Ow. What are you cooking up today?
Like, it still can go. It's actually a Hot Pocket pizza that someone sent a long time ago. It can still cook. So there's a coup going on in Venezuela. It's right out of like Patriot games in clear and present danger. I love that shit. But like an American business billionaires hired like ex-U.S. military mercenaries to kill the Venezuela president, and they just got caught though, like instantly.
Yeah, they're blaming us too, right? They're like saying that it was a military action.
Are they?
It was for $212 million.
Where'd you read that?
Oh, I just on
U.S.
Twitter.
mercenaries captured. Yeah, I think they're trying to pin it up.
Because Chaps called me this morning being like, I have the contract. Nobody knows. It was worth 220. He's like, should I publish it? He's like, I don't know. Is Venezuela going to come after us if we do?
Yeah, I mean, this is like the real deal contract. Like, he did his own redacting. He like
so we got a millionaire out there who wants the Venezuela president dead and spends $212 million to get rid of him? That seems like a very passionate millionaire.
I
guess if you have unlimited money, what else are you going to do?
This kind of feels a little – I know that's a big number, but I feel for the scale of what we're talking about, this number is actually kind of low. This is some crazy shit.
I love it. I can't wait to watch the movie.
Yeah, this seems like have you watched Extraction, Dave, on Netflix?
No.
With Chris Hemsworth. He's got to get this Indian kid. He's got to extract him out because it's like drug lords in India are using him as like a kidnapping bait. It's awesome.
Really? It's a movie?
Yeah, it's Netflix latest.
Okay.
I mean, it's very basic. You could probably guess the whole script, but Hemsworth is fucking man.
I prefer when I can guess scripts.
Yeah, he's like a drunk because he had his own tragic. I think his son died, so he's able to redeem himself with this kid, and he's just killing fucking everybody. It's great.
Love it.
Yeah,
love it. That's it.
There was one more, right?
We've got earnings. What's the latest on the earnings front? Anybody?
Shopify has been on a run and a half. I bought airlines and got smoked today. Is there one more? No, there's not one more subject.
Hey, wait, we're not going to talk about the Chicago guys and the editor just going at each other's throats?
Oh, fine. Yeah, we can talk about that.
I mean, they're going at each other's necks.
Yeah, no love lost.
I'm distracted by Shopify now. I'm under the impression that they've cooled it. Am I wrong about this?
I don't know. They probably have. It's been 24 hours, but it happened after
I talked to the Chicago guys offline, and I talked to K. Marco offline. My take, and this is before I thought K. Marco was in the wrong. I told him this. He's adamant that, well, first of all, the thing I was concerned about was what Carl did is exactly what I want people to do if they're not sure whether to advertise. Now, K. Marco's like, I just missed it. I missed the email. I would have responded, obviously. I just missed it. Well, like, I can't have that answer regardless. That's not really the he said, she said. But if he blogged that and he's like, oops, I missed it, I would have been pissed because, like, we can't miss that. That's very important. So that's where I was mad. And then I'm like, the way I read it, it seemed like you're being condescending. It's like discouraging people from asking that question, which they very much have to ask. Now, Keith is like, well, there was way more exchange, and Carl should have known that I was being sarcastic, and I thought we were busting balls. I talked to Eddie. I talked to Carl. I talked to Carl today. My impression on it, and this is me being dead honest, and I wasn't even going to bring it up, but since you asked me, they're both deferring to Keith because of his seniority, being like, yeah, we get it. I understand what he's saying, but I don't think they truly get it, but they're deferring. That's how I take the situation.
And I think that
What do you mean, What do you mean,
I don't mean that's just me taking in the information. I make noises to signify.
No, that was a
you gotta work on your noises, man. Your noises
I've seen your show, KFC. You make noises all the fucking time.
Yeah, but my noises are like accurate. You're making noises that are saying one thing, and then you're claiming they say the total opposite.
What was that noise a reference to?
Okay. Interesting.
Your noises are all over the fucking map.
The way you're doing that makes it seem like you don't believe what I'm saying.
Yes.
I don't even know that I was saying anything that warranted
Yeah, go.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Even that. Okay.
Well, what's your take then, big fatso fucking
I'm not fat. I'm only 262, asshole.
So what's the oomph all about?
I think Camarco was probably just busting balls and was trying to do it. But again, if you're a blogger, you got to ask somebody a question, and that somebody should just answer the fucking question. That's what I think.
Isn't that what I just said?
It is what you just said. I agree with it.
Yeah, I also think though at one point it was like very obvious that it should not have been written, right? And I think he was still asking questions, and that's where I think Keith was like, "Are you a fucking idiot? Like if you have to say like, should I not trash the sponsor XYZ? I think you know the fucking answer."
Yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't. We want people asking that. We've certainly had that. I have no problem with that. The sequencing of events, like.
But if somebody's just going to be like condescending to you, there has to be a point where if you're the question asker, just give me a flat out straight fucking answer and don't try to be cute.
Well, the first condescending one was Carl.
I didn't see that. So I don't know the emails like you know the emails.
Carl was the first one who was condescending.
I don't think that information's out in the public. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that. Okay.
What was the condescending line?
Well, like he sent a normal email, and K. Marco didn't respond. He's like, I missed it. Can't miss important emails like that. Can't. Anyways, he missed it. Carl comes back 2 days later, like, hey, any update? Can I write about this? Keith was like, no. And then he's like, oh, something like, thanks. Something can't. Well, I forget what he said. It was condescending when he said no, and then it escalated from there. Now, I see what Carl is doing. Like at that point, I see Keith is like, well, we have this interaction back and forth where I thought we were totally joking, which is one slant. Which Carl is now like, yeah, I see his point, but I don't think he really sees his point. If they didn't have a relationship at that point, I think Keith could have been like, yeah, my bad. I should have gone back to you earlier. But I also get Keith. He's been here like 100 years. It's like, fuck you. You're going to give me attitude, Carl. But the bottom line is Keith has to respond to the first one.
Fair. Any noises to make, Brandon?
I didn't make a noise. I just nodded my head. Like, okay, I acknowledge. Wow. Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate that.
And then, I read that super long email that Keith wrote. And I thought it was real, like he wasn't being like joking around, but he says he swears to God he was, and those guys are like he was. To me, it didn't seem it. Like that seemed like a lot of time to write something like that.
Would you have gotten mad if you were the Chicago guys?
I don't know enough about it. Yeah. Yes.
I like getting mad. I get mad a lot.
Okay.
Nobody's saying anything. You guys are just staring.
Well, I was like, what do you want, a fucking cookie? I
don't want a cookie. You just
I don't want to make you mad.
You're just sitting there not doing a goddamn thing.
You make noises, Brandon. I told you what I said. You make this, maybe, and then you just repeat.
Why are you getting on me for not doing anything? Kevin's just sitting there like this, just looking at the camera.
Don't make noises.
You're not moving the conversation.
But you like have a disagreeing tone to what I said, but you just repeated everything I said.
No, I agree with everything.
Obviously, you get mad. You fucking tried to fight in the office.
I didn't try to fight.
Oh, fuck you. Well, fuck you too.
Whoa. I feel like if you were in the office right now, you would be shoving Dave. That's what I think.
I wouldn't shove
I'm
Dave.
gonna do this review.
I can't shove anymore because I get fired. Dave left. That's what you guys do every day. You just come here and watch Dave half-ass do a rundown.
I'm still here, you fucking idiot.
This is what we do every day. Just come here and just half-ass do things.